In the season 4 mid-season finale, we saw Andi sit down with Gary to have takeout and talk about the future of their relationship, if she would be keeping the penthouse and all the gifts that he's given her, and how do they move forward. I have some questions that Gary needs to be able to answer if Andi ever hopes to take Gary back. So Andi, this video for you, boo. These are the questions that Gary needs to be able to answer. What's good, y'all? She Sistas Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV, your #1 source for sisters content on this good here Rihanna's internet. All right. In this video, we're going to talk about Andi and Gary once again, but I think I have a little bit of different of a take because as watching them have the conversation that they had in episode 11, I started to ask some questions because while Gary started to say some things that was different than what he said before, I want to just be able to love you so well, and I want to be able to love you deeply, and I want the chance again, and I've never been in this position where you aren't talking to me or seeing me or any of these things. So now things are completely different, even though we have gotten back together, broken up, gotten back together, weren't even together because you were my mistress at one point. Everything is different now. You just got to know how different it is. And I am willing to spend whatever I got to spend on you, girl, for you to know that it's different. Boy, bye. As he was listening, I was just like, he is giving the worst baby please I have ever seen. Like, sir, you need to go and watch Baby Boy or, you know, some other black love story before you come try to press up talking about some baby please, because your game is whack, Gary. And in their conversation, one of the things that he reiterated last night and he continues to reiterate is that he never lied. However, that was debunked because you have. So like, just because in a lot of ways you have been straightforward with your menacing doesn't mean that you weren't a damn menace. And again, you have lied. You have lied when you told her that she was worthless, lied when you told her she was nothing. You have lied when you called her a whore. You have lied when you were going to the gym. Yeah, she called that out in this episode. What about all that gym time? You gonna need that when I take you back? Questions. But as he was talking, y'all, I wrote down a list of questions that I would love for Andi to allow to percolate in her mind, and I would love for her to ask. Because to me, in even having this calm conversation with him and him coming supposedly hat in hand and just really wanting just one last chance to make it right, Andi didn't have the right energy for me. She didn't have a confrontational enough energy. She was too excited for all these material things he had showered her with, and she wasn't asking the right questions. And here are the right questions. Gary, why do you want me back? Then he gonna say something, because baby, I love you. Oh my God, what do you mean? The follow-up to that is, and don't say it's because you love me, because what is it that you love about me? Gary, what is it that you love about Andi? Her looks, her job, her position in life. It's clear that you got an issue that she don't cook because you made a little snarky little remark after the whole takeout comment. Y'all don't really talk about much else that's deep or meaningful. You like the sex. You said multiple times that you know Andi better than everybody. But what exactly is it that you know, and what exactly is it that you love about her? We'll wait. Next question. You want to love Andi fully. What does that look like for you? Paint me a picture, baby. You better get your Bob Ross on. Walk me through it. Pull me into the life. What's the dream? Come on. What's the day in our life where I'm being loved fully, wholly, seen, heard, adored? What does that look like, Gary? Oh, crickets? Cricket? Okay, cool. Why did Andi have to stop speaking to you for you to want to have this change? Still crickets? Because I just had to take my time to realize. You didn't realize it when you had her as a mistress? You didn't realize it when you were divorcing your wife? You didn't realize it when you threw your wife off the top of that parking garage and she was creating distance then? You didn't realize it when she said no to your surprise wedding? Yeah, I know. Crickets. Next question. Why hasn't Andi met your kids yet? For two people who are so very much so in love and who know each other so very well, it perplexes me how you could be going through life so deeply in love with this man, sure about this man, and have yet to meet any of his children. It don't work that way, boo-boo. You don't know that man. Next question. He made a comment about how Robin don't know you. Robin don't know how to make you happy. Robin don't know how to make you crazy. Why are you proud of knowing how to make Andi crazy? Answer quickly now. Crickets? Oh, okay. That's what I thought. And going back to the takeout comment, why are you still irritated that I don't cook? Or why are you still irritated that Andi don't cook? because you know this about her, because you said you know her so well. I think Gary is more fascinated in who he can mold and shape and manipulate Andi to be, and the prize that she could potentially be, versus actually knowing and loving the woman that she actually is. Which again just points to the fact that y'all really don't need to be together. We're past toxic now. We're past problematic. We've been dancing in the land of abuse and manipulation for far too long. And Andi, if a couple trinkets in a penthouse is going to be the thing that changes your mind, sis, you might need this experience of what the next phase of his abuse is going to look like, because you're only going to learn when you learn. All right, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit different of a take. A few notes that I made as I was going through and doing my breakdown video. If you haven't checked that out already, it's on the channel, my breakdown for episode 11, as well as my preview for episode 12. Get into them. Drop your thoughts in the comment section down below. Any of these questions sound like some ringers that you would love to know Gary's answer to? What other questions do you think that Gary needs to be able to answer? Drop those questions in the comment section down below. I cannot wait to check them out. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of my sisters' breakdowns. And I will see you in my next video.